Alright, so right now, let me see if I can aim these guys up. Alright, so we're trying to read. I don't know if that's going to stay there, we'll find out. Two throttle bodies. I'm also reading two mass airflow sensors and outputting the average out of one box. So actually in my car I have two boxes. One's reading the two mass airflow sensors that are in the car and averaging them out, putting one output voltage on the wire going into the DME. That's one box, and then I have another box that's reading the original throttle body in the car, and when it gets over a certain limit, about quarter, or 25% of the original throttle body open, my throttle body starts to open. All right. I had enough room on the box so that I could actually control two. We don't have to run two, but this box can control two extras. So if I have, one main throttle, and you know how the intake, ports come up and around, the 3-stage intake or the M54 intake, you have the main throttle on the bottom, splits off sideways and then comes up like this. Well, if we actually could put a throttle body on each, then one of those throttles would feed 3 cylinders, the other would feed the other 3 cylinders, instead of just one in the middle. Who knows? So anyway, you can see it's doing stuff. I only have a 5 amp power supply, so these things are kind of fighting right now, but I'm going to plug this stuff into the car and it should be fine because I'm running the same program and the same drivers. So as you can see, it almost can't open them all the way, and you can see my voltages up here are kind of pulling down, and so that's throwing off all the TPS sensors in there. Full power, full amperage, we should be golden. I could actually unplug one of them and you could see it smooths out the other one a little bit better. So, but that's basically what we'd be running. Here's the mass airflows. You can actually see it's glitching, these guys too. So I'm using a TPS right now as one mass airflow. App 1 on the gas pedal, and then my brake pedal I'm using for like mass airflow 2. So mass airflow 1 will be the green line, and blue would be the mass airflow 2. So as you can see, and I did exaggerate the output range so we have more resolution to play with in the tune file, but you can see it's following them both. But let's say this one over here is my throttle body and only the original is opening, then you can see it's a different voltage than if mine was going with it. So this one box should be able to kill all the situations in one nutshell there. So that's where we're at.